Alright guys, we're back with some more Selesnya Renown. I didn't put up a video last night because I was having some connectivity issues. Actually, I was connecting to the games, but I was just getting caught in the waiting phase. So after like 20 minutes, I had flashbacks to my Magic 2015 Xbox One experience, and just, I turned on Destiny instead. And I said, to hell with this. So, aggro, one lander on the play. Skip that one. Here we have a 5-lander and no creatures till a 5-drop. Here we have a 1-lander, can't cast a spell. Wow. Well, that just really fucking sucks. Yep. At least we got our castable 4-drop on the play. I guess that's better than a 4-card hand. But we're dead. I mean, we're not dead, but it's a pretty tall mountain that we've got to climb here, and we're playing against a Glory Chaser probably. No, it's a Bellows Lizard, so that gives us a little bit of hope. It's just a 1/1. I think it's 2 mana for a +1 on the front. Yeah, that's a pretty bad card. And yeah, picked up another line. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not when you're screwed like that? Pick up another one. So, hopefully the second game of this set is a little bit more interesting. Oh my. I mean, if I could have drawn 2-drop there, even if I draw a 3-drop now, it's not going to be horribly, horribly bad. And if we don't draw into much and this Irregulars manages to survive, then we can, tap down his stuff to buy some time. But we'll see. We're only taking 1 off the Lizard, and he fetched out some land. But it was a mountain. I guess he's using it just to thin his deck out. And we got a 2-drop. Alright. So a little turn too late, but still, we get to put it in front of the Lizard. And if he swings, we're not going to block. See if he wants to use that mana to punch us in the face for a whopping 1 damage. But then again, if he taps out his mana in his first main phase, then we will block. Dragon Skull Summit, so he's playing black in his deck, and Bottle Gnomes. This should be an interesting deck, because he's not running 60 cards, he's running more than that, I see. 5 on the battlefield, 5 in hand, 1 in the graveyard, so he's playing 66. He's not attacking though. Picked up a Consul's Lieutenant, but we're going to play the 4-drop. And next turn we can tap them both down. We'll keep the Free Blade home now, since he can double block, and we'll just end up trading Free Blade for Bellows Lizard, and that's not a good trade in my opinion. So now let's see what he does. Is he going to be playing the Active Treason effects and the Nantuko Husk and all that sort of stuff? Probably not if he's playing Bellows Lizard and Bottle Gnomes and Guardian Automaton. Are these all starter box cards? Whoops. That is. And that isn't, so he's got some Origins packs. That's an Origins card, so yeah. It's not entirely made up out of starter cards. So here I'm going to play out the Lieutenant. I still will have 1 activation open on my Kydian's Irregulars. So we'll save that for our opponent's turn though. We'll tap down his stuff at instep, and then we'll tap it again. Tap some more stuff when we untap, and get a nice hit in. Valeron Wardens would be a nice pickup right now, since we got 3 unrenowned guys on the battlefield. That could draw us out of this mess if we could connect with a couple of them. So here's an Eye Blight Assassin. That's actually going to kill our dude. That fucking sucks. Yeah, that's pretty fucking annoying. Man, this deck is just all over the place. Like, just a random stack of cards. Alright, we're going to tap the 3/3, I guess. Now we've got a Sunblade Elf. Sunblade Elf. We activate that ability. How much power does he have on the board? If we activate that ability, he would have to block everybody on the Irregulars. I'd go up to 5 power. Wouldn't kill it all. So we'll wait 1 more turn. We'll wait 1 more turn. I mean, he'd probably get fooled by the blockers, but you never know. Or I'm sorry by that ability. But I'm going to tap some stuff at instep here. What have we got now? Giltleaf Winnower. Oh, fuck's sake. It just destroys it. Yeah, the buff won't help me. So I guess I'll just do some tapping now. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this. But then again, I mulligan down to 5. So there's that. But I'm gonna lose to the Bottle Gnomes, Bellows Lizard, Eyeblight Assassin. Whatever the hell it is. The winnower. Motherfucker. Alright, so he's gonna start to attack now. Which is fine by me. So yeah, I had 3 renowned guys on the battlefield and promptly lost them all. I lost 2 of them. Yep. Land off the top, baby. Wouldn't have it any other way. 7 of 11. Let's bring it. Alright, he's gonna block there. Titan Strength. They still trade, so I guess I'll activate the ability. I got nothing else to do with that mana, so I'm still gonna lose the elf, but at least I'll get an extra point of damage off my free blade. Titan Strength, yep, okay. Well then. But we got a 3-3 Vigilant. I know it looks like a 4-4, but it's going back to a 3-3 at the end of the turn. Can't block the Menace though. Necromantic. What is this deck, man? What is this? Just to get a Bottle Gnomes back? Insane. And he's absolutely crushing me. I'm not even putting up. I'm not even putting up a fight. So wild size. Okay, that might get him. See how he blocks. Alright, well, I'll put trample on it. So normally when a creature's blocked and then he sacrifices a fucking land, are you kidding me? And he sacrifices a dude, it still counts as a block creature, the damage doesn't go through. But with trample, it does. So we got to deal the damage to him. So here's a Foundry of the Consul's activation at sorcery speed, no less. Way to play. And he's not even attacking with his Menace guy. You know, this is infuriating. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I can't take this anymore. Yeah, mulligan to 5 with just 1 spell, which is 4-drop, and then just lose to that. It's... Oh, okay. Alright. I'll survive. So yeah, anyway, back to Destiny. I've been playing that for a little bit. I got my started off with a Hunter because I like staying out of the fray. I get too panicked up in close combat. So I like the Scout Rifle. I find that's a pretty good weapon, and I like having access to the snipers. So I like being a long range guy. I'm at level 12 now, and I just got the ability to go to Venus. I haven't been there yet. I'm thinking I might record it and throw it up on the other channel. But I've also got some Defense Grid to play. I just got past another mission, number 12. Man, that mission was fucking hard. Oh, it was very satisfying to finally pass that and upload it. I was working on that for quite a while, and a lot of failure in that game, or in that particular mission. So I've got to get moving. I'm more than halfway done. I got 12 out of the 20 Defense Grid 2 missions up. There's a link in the video description if you want to check those out to my other channel. But now it's back to Magic, and I don't know, I'm going to assume this is some kind of Simic deck with a reptilian creature in a lush water background. Rank 38 apiece. And 260 card piles. Alright, so what have we here? We're on the draw. We've got a Sunblade Elf with no planes, and everything else is 3 mana or more. So I think we can take a free mulligan here. Now we've got 4. We've got Lieutenant into Wardens with a Grasp. I think that's fine. Now we're playing against blue. So let's see if he's got the green in there. My prediction will be right or not. So we'll start with the plains since we want to play this on the second turn. And if he's playing blue-green, he's not going to have any Twin Bolt. He could be playing red though. This could be Thopters, and Twin Bolt could just wreck our plans. He's playing blue-white, Dauntless River Marshal. So it's going to be an aggro deck. Very similar to ours. Instead of the green, he's using the blue cards. So we picked up a Colossus, but we don't have the second white source for that. And now we got a 2-power first striker now. I got a feeling that he's going to put a Grasp on his guy. Something just tells me that that's what's going to happen here. But we'll see. He could Frostlinks me. No, it's a Welkin turn. 'Tis a Wilkin turn. So my option... Oh, wild size. Never mind. I was going to say my option here would be to either Valeron Wardens, hope he doesn't... Well, actually, Wilkin turn can only block creatures with flying. There are no one-mana bounce spells, so I think I put the Wardens down and swing into his 3/2. And if he renowns, I'll get a card out of it. And if he just straight up kills the River Marshal, I'm fine with that too. So let's do that. He's not going to block. So we are going to renown our lieutenant and draw a card. And we've also got the Wild Size and or Grass, plus now Sunblade Elf. So next turn is going to be an interesting turn. But he's going to be swinging for 5 here now, and I'd say both of them are coming. And they are. I'm not going to sacrifice my Wardens. Alright, so he's holding open mana. I got a disperse feeling here. I got a disperse feeling. So how do I want to play this? I don't need to tap anything, so I think I'm just going to swing. I'm just going to swing, and if he disperses something pre-combat, then I can replay second main. So let's get the team buff. We're swinging 5, and we're going to get another card if the Wardens connects, which it does. So that'll get us another card. So we're going to play a Sunblade Elf. So, okay, he's sitting on a Reprisal. Okay. But anyway, he's still triggered. We still get a card. So now we know what he was up to. We can't play both of these elves this turn. So I guess I'll just put a grasp on one of them. And I'm going to put it in... We know he's playing Reprisal, so let's keep them both underneath 4 power. But now, with that being said, next turn if I swing with both of them, the Lieutenant trigger is going to buff my elf up to a 4/4. So it will turn his Reprisal on. Solemn Offering, he's just going to knock off my my aura and gain some life. It's the life gain a part of that card, which is really, really bad right now. But I will definitely trade an elf for a River Marshal. That's a 1-drop for a 2-drop, and he's ahead in the race now with that bit of life gain, so we will make that trade. Love to pick up a green source and get this Colossus down. That's not going to happen. We have another Lieutenant. Yeah, okay, so it's Lieutenant, Elf, and we'll grasp the unrenowned Lieutenant. So let's play Lieutenant, Elf. Actually, let's grasp on the 1-drop. I don't think I have to worry about damage-based removal, so the 1 toughness shouldn't be an issue. But if I'm going to turn Reprisal on something, I definitely want him to point it at a 1-drop, not my first trigger. So he's going to main phase Artificer's Epiphany and discard a card. Draw 2 and discard a card. He's probably looking to pick up a land, I don't know. Maybe he's just... Sphinx's Tutelage in your River Marshal deck? What is this? I don't know why he held the Welcome turn back there. It can't block. It cannot block. He hasn't got Reprisal mana open. So, let's tap this guy down. Let's get the team buff. So how much damage is this right now? It's 10. This ability makes it 13, which is 1 shy of lethal. So, I'll play the Castellan. Yeah, Sphinx's Tutelage in your aggro deck. Artificer's Epiphany in your aggro deck. Alright, so there's Castellan. Pretty sure we got this one. Tragic Arrogance could show up and make me look like an idiot. Entirely possible. But we'll see. That's not a Tragic Arrogance. It's a Frost Lynx. We've got 2 Renowned Lieutenants, which are gonna... Well, he could tap one of them, I suppose. But, you know, we're gonna get at least 1 full team buff, potentially 2, and we've even got a 3rd with Sunblade off. So he quit with the trigger on the stack. Does that freeze the game? Or no, it just didn't tap anything, okay. So at least the AI knows that he's got to swing with his flyer since he can't block my dudes on the ground. Yeah, that was bizarre. Anyway, now we can get the 1 team buff. Tap down the Lynx. And we can activate Sunblade Elf's ability. Just because. So there's +1/+1 across the board, and then another +1/+1 for my other creatures. And that there's 13. So yeah, a couple of interesting decks we faced off here tonight against. Will I keep going? How long is it? 16 minutes or something? Maybe 18 minutes? I don't know, it's pretty far away from me. Fuck it, let's play one more. Hey, +1/+1 counters. Hey, I finished the quest. Sweet. Alright, let's try it again. Go for a 3rd one. Yeah, a couple of interesting decks. That first guy, man, that mulligan 5, that was pretty brutal. And just watching that deck win was infuriating. Second guy, he looked like he had a decent deck, you know, but then all of a sudden Sphinx's Tutelage and Artificer's Epiphany showed up. And it's just like, what the hell are you doing, man? What is that doing in there? And we had a fairly decent draw. So it was pretty one-sided affair, generally. I thought I was in a little bit of trouble after that reprisal and he swung back at me for 5. But I mean, Solemn Offering... You know, what are these cards, you know, in your aggressive deck? I mean, the 4 life was nice, but what if you don't have a target? You just sit there and do nothing? You know? Anyway. And I think that guy was ranked 38, was he? He was, yeah. I hope he didn't get there with that deck, but you never know. It's not too hard to win 38 games more than you lose. Alright, so let's see. Homeless Jace. Rank 1, Jedi Knight 119. He's playing an extra 8 cards. What do we have? On the draw with 3/5/5? No, thank you. Oh, wow. Don't have any green mana. But we've got triple 1-drop and Token Freeblade. Yeah, man. Fuck it. We're on the draw. We can keep a 2-lander. And we've got 4 castable spells, so I mean, I'd love to be on the play with this hand. Holy shit, would I love to be on the play with this hand. And we're playing against Twin Bolt. Fucking lovely. Fucking lovely. So with that in mind, we're going to run out the Elite Vanguard rather than Gideon, since they're effectively the same in this deck. You know, 2 1-for-1. But Gideon's got an ability that we can use. And, you know, maybe we want to flip him, who knows. So let's see what it does. The question is, do I play this? Or do I go double 1-drop next turn? See what this guy does. Dragon Fodder. Not only is he playing Twin Bolt, he's playing Dragon Fodder, so that he's got the hard counter to our 2/1s. So it looks like it's going to be a free blade turn. Yeah. Well, that fucking sucks balls right there. Really would like to get that 3rd land though. And the green source. Here's an Arsonist. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my. And he's got Twin Bolt up. We drew 3 green cards off the top. This is absolutely, utterly infuriating. I'm playing these out just because I'm pissed off. I mean, what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do? I can't attack into that board, and he's probably going to Twin Bolt me at end step. Which would have been quite the blowout. Yeah, 3rd land will be alright. Preferably a forest. Infectious Bloodlust. haste and must attack each turn if able. No, that's fine. Whatever. I'll take 3. Another free blade. Man, with the 3rd land, see, I could keep Gideon open. But I think at this point in time, I just gotta come at him. You know, I'm gonna lose Gideon and a Vanguard, or he's gonna double block the free blade. But he's gotta kill Gideon here, unless he wants him to flip, so I'm gonna lose 2 Vanguards. That's a 2 for 1 for him. His Dragon Fodder got 2 of my 1-drops. Oh, I can't just sit back and not attack. Is he gonna double block? Is he gonna give me a Gideon? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense to me. Yeah, but we're gonna Renown the Totem Free Blade. And we've still got a Vanguard. And we're gonna drop another one. But yeah, he can't give me a Gideon there. I mean, that's just giving me an indestructible dude every turn and stick in front of his Bloodlusts. So now we got a 3/3 Vigilant, 2/2 Vigilant, and a Vanguard. So let's see. This guy has to attack, but you know I've got 7 power on the board. I'm not worried about winning or losing the race here. He could have burn, but the face burn in this game isn't all that great. Exquisite Firecraft's about as good as it gets. So nope. Let's see what he's got for his 3 mana play. Nothing. He must be holding some burn. It's got to be. Oh, there's the 3rd land. And we can't use it to cast any of our spells. How wonderful. So yeah, maybe I probably shouldn't have kept this hand. Does he have the impulse or the twin bolt? No? Wow. This is strangely bizarre. Is he not playing burn? How can you have a red deck and not be able to spend your 3 mana? Like, how's that possible? Everything in the deck should be less than 3 mana. But anyway. Yeah, we really would like. So there's 12 green sources. He's got Infernal Fist now. I guess he could sack it and kill the Vanguard. Taking 5. I think I can take 5. He's taking 8 going to 1, and I got 2 Vigilant dudes, so I can block after that. Do you have a 1-drop? Oh, he's just going to kill my Vanguard now. Wow. This is really annoying. Look at all these green cards. Yep. The mana in this game is just... So here we've got 3 out of 13. I think in the other game I had like 8 out of 12 or something foolish. So here we're down underneath 25% when we're running 40. So he has to attack. He's playing white in his deck. That's why he doesn't have any plays to make. Little does he know I'm playing green. You got to attack, man. That's the downside of Bloodlust, unless you're playing heavy aggro, which he probably is. But he made a keep as marginal as mine. I'm going to take the 3. Firecraft doesn't kill me. And let's see. Wow, Colossus, another green card. 6 green cards in my hand. 3 lands out of the top 14. Very close to 20%. Less than half the expected draws. And somehow, someway, still managed to win. You know, I saw that Dragon Fodder coming, and I just thought it was a hard counter to a sketchy keep that I made. You know, all the 1-drops seemed great to get off to a fast start, and then you see the mountain come down. Lucky to dodge a twin bolt, and you know, lucky that the guy was playing white, I guess, and never found a white source until it was too late, and never got to use it because it entered the battlefield tapped. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go play some more Defense Grid and try to get a video of that up tonight. So thanks for watching, and see you for some more Selesnya Renown tomorrow.